What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Grand Chase BlueStacks sponsored video here on my channel. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring this BlueStacks and Grand Chase. I've been having a total blast playing this game, and so has my community. If you guys want to check out this game, click the link in the description below to get BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator for mobile games, and you guys can play Grand Chase on there, and it'll be a lot easier for you guys if you want to play on PC. Now, speaking of, I'm level 60. I started this game like 2 weeks ago, and I'm grinding. I'm higher than a lot of my guild mates. I've been playing this game so much. This has become a daily 2 hour or so, 2 hours over the course of the day, playtime for me every day. I'm loving it. I'm into it. I'm grinding it up. And you know I've been on that Prana hunt. Because again, Prana, guys, if we go down here to buy goods and items, Prana has been what I've been grinding. I've spent so much of it. I already had 38,000 again to be able to get my premium hero ticket summoned so I can be summoned for them heroes. And guys, last Friday, as we have discussed in the last video, if we go to events and we go to hot time, which hot times are something you guys really want to pay attention to, we get the 10% chance of acquiring 2 times the value. I smacked that. I sold everything I had hero-wise, and I'm saving them all again for this Friday. I leveled them up. One of the things you guys want to do, again, is if you have time, if you have the chance to do so, you guys want to take your heroes that are A rank, and you get them as close to 6-star as you can. So what that means is, so let's see, we have these two, we have these units right here, right? They're both 9-star and a +6. You want to take 5 stars and get them up to +9. Take those 2 +9, go down here to Fusion, fuse them both together, and that's either going to make an S rank, could make an SR rank, but it's probably going to make an A rank 6-star, and then you sell that. You don't even have to give it any more levels. And you do that again on Friday, and you get so much of this Prana that I showed you guys, and that's how you get pulls. That's how you get, like, normal banner pulls that you guys can do in the game. The game has already handed me, like, I think 5 SRs since I started playing the game, which is the highest rarity stuff in the game. The game is just super free to play, guys, and that's my whole point there. But the Prana Fridays, especially in my Discord, people get salty because they don't hit that. Some people hit it and get really happy. That's how it goes. I wanted to show you guys my final evolution that I've made for my Lay here. So my Lay here is my strongest unit. You can see 80,000. I almost have her fully awakened, but I haven't pulled that many Lays, so I want to hold you up there. To get one of these awakened stars, you need a copy of the unit, or you need something called as shinies. So I'm going to show you guys how I made my shinies. I think I've pulled a total of 2 Lay, I think. So I pulled one from an SR ticket they gave me, and then I pulled one off of her banner they have, because they have a lot of character-specific banners. Again, the only SR you can get from those are the ones that are on the banners. So what I've been working towards, if I go to S rank and I go to Major, they hand out S ranks like you wouldn't believe tickets where you can select. And I've only selected this unit, which is a mage, right? If we go down here, I probably have some more where I've selected her before. Yeah. So I've gotten her up. I've leveled all of them up, put it into her. I've fused her. I've awakened her all the way. And you may be asking, why would I do that? Well, if we go here to transfusion, I click this. I put her in there. I confirm. I get an SR shiny of her job type. That way I can put it into my rarer, higher tier characters and, you know, get them to awaken. So I'm going to go ahead and transfuse here. Boom. So I didn't even have to pull another Lay or another one of the rare SR units. I made myself an SR shiny, which is something you guys can work on through all of your units. So the next up, if we check out my team here, we go here, we go to party. I'm probably going to be working on Jin next, and Jin is this guy right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my S rank units. I'm going to go to tanks. And I'm going to pick one of these I have a bunch of, right? So this guy right here, Captain Boar. And I'm just going to start getting him awoken, leveling him up, awakening him all the way, turning him into an SR shiny, fusing him into him. And that's how I'm going to slowly free-to-play build my units up to make them stronger. So we got to manage here, and I'm finally got, this is big for me. My last awakening on my Lay here. We're going to click this, put the Radiant Shiny in. 3 million gold to do it. I'm going to be a little bit gold starved here for a little bit, but I'm going to be able to farm that back up. Let's get it done. My first SR completely awakened. Big for me. And yes, it will take you guys a lot of grinding. It has taken me a lot of grinding. But it increases the power level. It's worth the grind. Right there, boom. Just a little bit more power, which is what I needed to get through some stuff. So you kind of have to, when you're doing this, you have to ask yourself, do I want to make my team stronger, or am I happy with my team? And I'd rather spend my resources on getting my Prana cell ready. Because if you're fusing all these units together, you're using your monster cards and your Prana sell potential on that instead of leveling up maybe other S ranks to like 6 stars, you can sell them, or A rank to 6 stars, you can sell them as well. So you're going to have to decide, you're going to have to balance. Is my team strong enough that I want to right now, and should I move forward from that? So one of the other things I wanted to cover in here, let's get our expeditions. Expeditions, very important, guys. Make sure they're always resetting your expeditions. You get a ton of gold from it. You can see that I'm just farming gold. Obviously, I need it. And then I also love these because you do have the chance of getting these treasure chests and the rare summon pet thing, which is my favorite thing in the world. We have 2 of them. Let's see how lucky we get. Okay. We got 2 of the deal with it bunnies, or deal with it mice that I like to call them. I'm really hoping for some E-Lion, because I learned something really cool about my E-Lion that I wanted to show you guys. So, again, the pets came out. If you guys watched my last video, they've been in here. Check out what my E-Lion could do, and we just figured that out randomly when I was doing one of the raids. If we go to Manage Pet, he has a stun. He actually has a stun. So there's a boss fight in Raid 3. I'll show you guys it. So remember, E-Lion has a stun. That's important. If we go to Adventure, and we go to Raid 3, and you unlock the raids by beating the world. So, you know, we have Raid 1. This is where you get a lot of good gear. And then you can get through Raid 2, you get to the Temple of Time, get a lot of gear. And then you can always make it to Raid 3, which we go in here, and we go to Story Mode. I haven't even completed Raid 3. It's really hard. That's what I'm working on next. These fights are good. They're going to take some strategy. But this guy right here, this raid fight right here, he does an ability where he stands up and he takes his sword and he starts charging it up, and you see him filling up his bar. You need to stun him or knock him out of that, or he's going to slam it into the ground and do a bunch of damage. So I went in there without a stun, I thought, and didn't know what I was doing, and the boss would randomly be getting stunned. I thought I was going to try to tank through it, and we were like, why is he getting stunned? It was because E-Lion, the pet, has a stun on him. So the pets add even more dynamic value to what you have going on. Well, here's some gold I needed, thank goodness. So don't disregard the pets, man. They're pretty strong, and they're there for you when you need. So, you know, I've been getting my dude stronger, like I said, in the battles. You know, I've been ranking my way up in PvP. I am up to gold rank 1. I'm working my way towards platinum, 2,162. So normally my PvP matches go pretty well. You know, this is 225. I've got a Lime. I picked her with a ticket. Lime is going to be a heal that's pretty good for a PvP because of all these shields and things like that. So that's why I'm raising her up. Normally I have Amy on my squad, but that's going to be for PvP. Lime is going to be more of a PvP healer. So that's what we're doing there. So I'm going to go ahead and ban out these 2 units. I'm looking at Last there. I might ban out him, but I think these 2 should be fine. Let's see if we can get a victory here on this video. So I can show you guys how much stronger and how farther along I've gotten in this PvP route. Because it can be pretty tough, honestly, depending on how well you do. And I wanted to point out a key thing, too. If I can actually win one of these PvP matches that can happen for you guys can be working towards it, okay? So 217, 225, it's going to be close. We only need to kill 2 of them to win. So let's see what happens here. It's looking okay. Lime's not dying. I'm going to go ahead and use my ability here. We're going to use the shoe, which just puts up my attack speed and my movement speed. Oh, things are looking, well, I wouldn't say grim. A lot of stuff going on. There's 1 kill. We just need 1 more. 1 more kill for a victory. Come on, guys. Just 2. Okay, we've already won. So we've already won. Now, of course, you can get a better win by killing more off, which we're slaughtering them now. Maybe power level isn't everything in this game, huh? Power level isn't everything, is it? And there's, I actually want that unit. For sure. He's actually pretty cool. I like him with his dual pistols. But there we go. We got a victory. And something I wanted to point out. Notice E-Lion is getting some experience. That's right, your pets you take into PvP will get experience upon a win. This is prestige experience. If we go and head back to our little party here and we go to E-Lion, you'll see what I'm talking about here. Give me 1 second, it's loading up. So we click on E-Lion, we go to Manage Pet. Not only does your pet have a level, they also have expertise, and that's what we're leveling up as we go into PvP. So make sure you're taking your pet you want to level in PvP. Make sure you're doing your PvP to get that your pets leveled up too, because that's important as well. Looking over the crafting materials here, you guys can craft shinies. Obviously, I've shown you guys how to do that. There are other ways to craft them as well. They're like these little crystals up here that you need to be able to do it to craft these different shinies. That's something you guys can work into. Dual raid, which I haven't gotten to yet. I'm not strong enough, but you can go in here with a friend and fight some raid bosses and get some cool loot. I've done the dimensional chasms. I had just recently unlocked those. That's kind of like a little mini raid. I think you have like 13 or 14 floors you can go up. I'm on floor 4 right now, and you can do them each of them weekly, so that's going to be a weekly reset. This is going to be raid 1 gear. You can see I have a lot of gems here, and they have different sets as I've shown you before. We have a cooldown set, this is a crit set, and then this is going to be attack speed. And you're going to have to show, depending on what unit you have and what they specify and what they need is what you're going to put on them. This, I actually don't know how I have 0 of this. I've actually spit them all exactly. This is raid 2, and then raid 3 just goes up all the way to level 11. If we go to the dimensional chasm, 17 level 17 stuff. But if you look, I have 60. It costs 225 and 3 million gold. But it's way worth it because 17 is super strong in this game. Looking at the dual rate equipment, you can see that's also level 17. I do believe that is only referring to weapons and side weapons, though. So it's going to be your weapon and your side weapon you can get from here. But guys, I can't say more than enough. I'm so glad that Grand Chase and BlueStacks decided to sponsor me to do this video, these series of videos in the stream, because I've been having a blast in it. Again, my Discord has been booming lately with people playing this game. So if you guys are playing this game, join the Discord in the link below. Get in there, talk. Join our guild. Now, our guild is full, but we are kicking out inactives. Now, we're not kicking out anybody based on battle power level, but if you're not active for a while, we will let you go. I think it's like 5 or 6 days you decide you're not going to play, and we'll make more room for you guys. But join the Discord for your chance of getting in on that, and then remember to click the link in the description below to download BlueStacks and Grand Chase today, because I've been having a ton of fun. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if where you are in the raid. Are you on raid 3, raid 2, or are you just getting into raid 1? And then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys in the next video.